posters lying about the war. Economy is decreasing rapidly. The war between Ukraine and Russia has been going on since last year. Everyone has been talking about the effects of war and what's happening in Ukraine. Even though Ukraine is the victim, what's happening in Russia is still important to understanding the full story about this war in Ukraine. We're your hosts, Violet Randolph
and Libby Fraga.
So what exactly has been happening in Russia since this war, and how do the citizens in Russia feel about it? There are many opinions on the topic of this war in Russia, which may lead to controversial situations in the future. For example, only 18% of Russian citizens don't support this war and don't think it should be going on at all. The rest of the 83% of Russians support it, but 10% of Russians only support it because they're afraid of not.
However, there are mixed opinions on the war in Russia from different groups of Russian citizens. For example, Russians over the age of 40 mostly felt pride for Russia, while those younger felt shock and anger towards the invasion. About 82% of citizens above the age of 55 say that they support the war when they were surveyed. But those that impose this invasion might be in danger. A citizen of St. Petersburg says that her partner got detained for putting out anti-war slogans. She could be sent to jail for 10 years if she gets convicted. With laws this strict, it's not surprising Russians might be leaving their home country. Some Russians are leaving because they face prosecution, some are leaving because they dislike the dictatorship of Vladimir Putin, and others are leaving because they don't have jobs in Russia anymore due to West sanctions. Quote, unlike refugees from Ukraine, most Russians do not expect to go home quickly. Those who have left for political reasons are unlikely to go back to Russia before the dictatorship is overthrown. Unquote.
So how many people are leaving Russia, and where are they going?
From March 2022 to October 2022, we know that at least 900,000 Russians have left their home country. We also know a lot of these fleeing citizens are men, running from being drafted into the Russian military. Most of these people are going to places where they don't need a visa to enter. So Kazakhstan and Georgia are getting many Russians flooding into their country. There's also been a triple-digit increase in one-way tickets from Russia to Tbilisi, Almaty, Istanbul, Tel Aviv, and Dubai. So to answer our question from earlier about what's going on in Russia and how the Russian citizens feel about the invasion, not every Russian supports this conflict, and some are even fleeing the country because of it. Some Russians are even facing jail time for speaking out against the invasion.
We're your hosts, Violet Randolph
and Libby Fraga,
signing off.